Okay, come on in. Come on in. I'm not going to start the program and have it be interrupted. Come on in. Come on in. Normally what happens, I start the program and then so they're going to have to interrupt. They haven't got all the candles lighted yet. Oh, okay. It's my birthday today. Doesn't matter, folks, no matter how many times I've asked the staff to ignore it and not make a big deal out of it, they ignore me, and they continue to come in and make a big deal. So I finally resigned myself to the fact that they're going to make a big deal out of it. So I say, come on in, let's get it started here before the program begins, so we don't have to interrupt it. And, here they come. All right, fine. Yes, sir. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to me. There's the cake. Happy birthday. You said there was a lot of candles on this cake. What in the world is that?
It's a flower cake from 1-800-Flowers.
That's a flower cake?
Yes. Isn't that awesome?
Holy cow. How about that? Okay, light the flower cake. All right, now, see, you didn't select any numbers of candles here that make any sense.
Too many now.
This is a 6 and a 4 there.
Right. So I'll just blow them out and huff and puff. Done.
Do you have any new fantasies for your 64th
Don't. I got in big trouble for that. Now you did it. Now see, I'm going to have to explain it again. Thank you very much. Is this my favorite cake? Yeah. Or did you get some kind of pineapple upside-down thing for you?
No, it's white trash.
All right. My favorite cake. Favorite kind. Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate it. Very, very much. And here we are, folks, kicking off a brand new week of broadcast excellence. Rush Limbaugh behind the golden EIB microphone. Great to have you here. The telephone number is 800-282-28. Yes, I'm going to explain it again, but I'm going to get in trouble all over again. But I'll do it. 800-282-2882 and the email address lrushbo@eibnet.com. As I have said throughout my life, I've always wanted to be older than what I was. Whenever I was whatever, I wanted to be older. And particularly when I was a teenager. I wanted to be in my 20s when I was a teenager. I wanted to be through with all of that. I didn't enjoy teenage years. I don't believe most people do. I think they're lying to you when they tell you how much they love school and all that. But maybe they did. Anyway, I just wanted to be through with that and out of it. Then when I hit my 20s, I wanted to be 40. I wanted to have all that. I wanted to get where I knew I was going. None of this, the journey is the journey for me. I wanted to get where I'm pretty confident I knew I was going. And I've been right. Every year has been better than the previous. I've always been validated in this belief that getting older would be increased happiness and contentment and any number of things. And on balance, that has been the case. And even now, today I turned 64, and am I actively looking? Is my life going to appreciably change between now and the time I'm 70? Not nearly as dramatically as it was going to change between the time I was 15 and 30, or between 30 and 40. But I still haven't reached the point where I regret the years piling up. Honestly, a lot of people, that happens to them earlier in their life, and that's unfortunate. I have not gotten to that point. There are some things that I'm beginning to be worried, regret. I'm a big technology lover, and I do have this wish that I'd have been born sooner to the emergence of this current out, because it's going to be so cool. The technological, I'm going to try to cram as much of that as I can whenever I can, because it just fascinates me. But then, and I happened to mention this the first day back from vacation, I said, but the only negative connotation to getting older, I said, it finally hit me. And that is, and I don't know what prompted this. It just came out of nowhere. And Snurdly just seemed to love this. And I kind of was just offering it as a throwaway. But the thing about getting older is that I realize there's less and less likelihood that my fantasies ever have any chance of happening. Now, Snerdley, when you hear the word fantasy, and given Snerdley's noted interests, he thought the connotation meant sexual. And we have all kinds of fantasies out there, but, well, man, that's the first time you've ever talked about those. I said, I'm not talking about those. And then to crack Snerdley up further, I said, besides, now, even if the fantasies were to happen, the people I always dreamed about are no longer attractive, so it isn't going to be any big deal. So I'm pretty much going to give up on Snerdley just lost it at that point. It asked me to repeat this to you. And I got in trouble last time I did it through all this. So there you have it. Now, what else I need to thank, I'm getting so many emails and texts and things from people wishing me happy birthday, and I want to offer a blanket thank you to people. I mean, there's no way I can respond to all of them. I mean, people I know, people that writing at Rush 24/7, the comment line, and Rush Revere page. It's overwhelming. It's more than I can personally respond to. So thank you to everybody. Well, but I've always said about birthdays that unless you live in a war zone or a poverty-stricken country, what's the big deal about living or surviving another year? What's the point? Okay, so you're older. Well, but it marks the day that you entered the world, and it was never to see it. But it's true for everybody. It isn't that unique a thing, a birthday. But I finally have learned. I've always had trouble accepting gratitude, accolades, praise, groupie-type behavior aimed at me, and now I'm open to all of it. What were you going to say? I'm not a celebrity. You know what he just said? Snerdley just said, one thing that's different about you is you don't dye your hair. You don't wear a toupee. You don't do anything to alter. You seem to be very comfortable with who you are. You're unlike all these other celebrities who are out making all these surface changes to themselves, which does nothing more than tell you they don't like themselves. I've always believed it. No, that's only because I'm lazy. I don't want to have to go to where you have to go to do some stuff to your hair. I just soon go smoke a cigar and watch TV. I am not vain. Anybody that looks at me can tell you that. I have absolutely no vanity. You are who you are. What's wrong with being who you are? I've never wanted to be a mystery. I really haven't. That's what puzzles me about the left not getting me. Anyway, that's off the beaten path.